Another highly sought after video that you guys have wanted me to do are more Big Bud. So there's obviously a lot of Big Bud fans out there. And I know people that are like, I hate Big Bud or I'm sick of Big Bud. And I know people that can't get enough of Big Bud. And I love Big Bud. I love four-wheel drives. I love nice tractors, whatever. These are cool. So that's my thoughts on it anyway. So here we are with the Big Bud 747. The modern version, which is here, and the original version, which is here. So, let's talk tractors, y'all. Okay, so the cool thing about these is while they're basically the same tractor, they're different. And I think we'll just lump them together as far as collector score goes. But these were one of those watershed moments in the farm toy world because this is when high detail came to 1/64 scale, like this era. The earthquakes, the Wright earthquakes, um, that was this era when I think it showed everybody that high detail, mass produced toys were possible, were something you could make money off of if you're a manufacturer. So here we are with two of the greatest 1/64 scale farm toys of all time. No question about it. Whether you like Big Bud or you don't, these are incredible machines. So let's take a look at the original version. It's actually my favorite version. I think just because of the black hood, it just sets it off. It does something cool here. So what's all the fuss about? Detail, detail, detail. Railings everywhere. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You get grip on these steps. I mean, just out of the park. Check out this cool, like, pinstriping on the fender. Another just sweet detail. These wheels and tires are massive. I mean, this is the biggest tractor in the world, but wow, is that cool. You got warning labels here. You got your articulating joint there. You can see your drive shaft detail. You can see your transmission in there, and it's going to be impossible to get on camera. The lights, those are actually clear lenses. Those are not a decal. Those are actually stuck on there. You can kind of see, if I get that right, how they slide into the fender, and then there's clear lenses there. Check out the hitch detail. You've got all this detail back here. You've got light detail up here. Great looking logo there. Cab glass with like the weather stripping trim detail. I think that's really cool. Interior detail is good. There's your levers in there. There's a steering wheel in there, your dash, your chair, all of that. Moving to the front, we got our cleaners and our stacks. Now here is where I'm going to take a look at this because we got some separation as far as detail goes. Chrome and turned versus black and straight there. We also have this side thing here, and I'll be honest, I don't know what that is, but it's cool. So you get this really awesome hose here, and it's textured. Like that's what's so super cool about that. Same thing here. Just an incredible amount of detail for 1/64 scale. All right. Engine detail out of this world. So this is the 16V. Just, I mean, mind blown with how cool this is and how much detail they put into there. You can see your two turbos. You can see your manifolds. You can see the fan on the radiator. The radiator has texture to it back here. I mean, my lord, is it just a wonderful, wonderful piece. The hood, obviously the hood opens. I'm sure you guys saw that. You've got some great detail up here. Again, actual lenses for lights. These aren't just decals. Great Big Bud logoing there. Check out I love the like copper or like zinc, I don't know, yeah, whatever that is, exhaust manifold. It's just a cool tractor. Same thing over here. I mean, you get everything's basically the same. It's just, like I said, minor changes to those two tractors. But they're incredible. So when these came out, they were like, I want to say $60, 60 to $80, or maybe that was for the pair. And so, like, I'll be honest, I should probably know that, but memory's a little fuzzy, and I could actually go back and look because I actually still have my receipts for these. Because I think I bought a case at the time, and then I like sold off some of them or whatever over the years. So there you go. Time for the collector's score on two of the coolest tractors ever made, without a doubt. Detail, 10. Boom. Done. There is nothing else I would do to these tractors. Nothing. You could maybe add some windshield wipers. But incredible, incredible tractor. So value. Like I said, this is like a $60 tractor back in the day. And that was a lot of money for a 1/64 scale tractor back in the day. But there was nothing like it. So I'm going with an 8 on value. Collectability. Okay, here's where time has hurt these a little bit, because Williams Brothers now owns Big Bud. Good for them. They owned this tractor, but they've also milked it to death to some extent. And I think in a way they've cheapened these tractors a little bit by doing some re-releases of some variations on it and everything. But still, this is the original. This is the big dog. These are valuable now, for sure. So I'm going to go again with an 8 on my collectability. Excuse me. Had a little frog in my throat. All right. Quality. Incredible quality. Well built. Nothing is going to come off of these. Extremely well built. Like, honestly, again, if you have an older child, because all this is metal. So if you had like an older child that wanted to play with this, yeah, I think you could do it. I mean, I don't know that you would, but I think you could. So anyway, quality, I'm going with a 10. I don't know that I've ever done a 10 on quality, but here it is, because I think this is awesome. All right, rarity. So these are rare, but not untouchable rare. And in fact, as silly as this may sound, the Cat Lexion Combine that I'm either doing before this or after this, I haven't decided yet when it'll get posted. I think the Cat Lexion is a tad more rare. So if I went with an 8 on it, I think it was a solid 8 too. I'm going to go with, let's call it a weak 8 on rarity. These are out there, but you're not going to find them at every show. That's for sure. So, there's that. So, figuring up, this is going to be a big one, isn't it? It is. Wow. So, this gives us a 44. That is our biggest score so far, and I think it's well deserving, because these tractors are masterpieces. That's just all there is to it. These are just super awesome tractors. If you're a four-wheel drive fan, certainly if you're a Big Bud fan, you have to have one. You've got to have one in your collection. Now, the good news is, like I said, there was a re-release, and they did like some decal variation or whatever. It's like the 1100 horsepower version versus the 900 horsepower version. So you can get those, and they're not super expensive right now. I mean, like $60 to $80 is what you're going to pay for that. If you want the originals, these sets, they're going for like $300 now, roughly. And I've seen them go a little bit higher at times, and I've seen them go for a little bit lower at times too. So, but still, if you're a Big Bud fan, you gotta have them. And I think if you're a four-wheel drive fan, you definitely need to get these on your list to get them. And probably the sooner the better, because I don't think these are ever going down in value at this point. Unless Williams Brothers Big Bud just floods us with variations on these, which I don't think they're gonna do, but I'm always a little leery. But if I didn't have them and I wanted them, I'd be getting them, because I think they're that good. Literally one of the best 1/64 scale tractors ever made. So I know that's a strong statement, but it's the truth. So anyway, that's it, guys. Please tell me what you think below of the Big Bud tractors. What else do you want me to review? Do you want me to review some more Big Buds? I've got 3 or 4 different other Big Bud models I could do, so on and so forth. So, all right, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And have a wonderful day. Happy tractor hunting.